Jasmine Crockett had Pam Bondi and the fucking thing tearing her ass up.
Had what?
Pam Bondi.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, I posted that somewhere. I saw that. Who? Oh,
I forget his name. He was like it was a black dude in California. He was running for uh, city Congress for Maxine Waters district, and he was out there telling the truth. He was like, "Look, Maxine Waters ain't shit but a household motherfucking name. Y'all vote because in California you don't have to live in your district, and Maxine Waters district is like Watts. It's the hood." And she live in Baldwin Hills in a mansion and shit. Like she don't give a fuck about y'all. She don't know what the fuck. She don't know what the fuck is going on over here. Y'all voting for her because her name. Y'all know her name, Maxine Waters.
There should be a fucking test.
Well, it's different. It's different state to state. Like in Texas, you actually have to live in your district. So
Right.
when when they did redistricting, Jasmine Crockett lost her district because she no longer lived in it, but she's still an elected official. So they just gave her a different job.
but she running again, I think, because I heard Seth
But
talking about they all gonna come
no,
out and
she's
vote.
running for no, she's running for Senate now. She's running for a Senate
Okay.
seat. I don't. I've been trying to pay attention and listen to her shit. I don't know if you're gonna get it.
I get it.
Huh?
Rock 'em
Jasmine
asleep.
Carter?
Rock 'em asleep. What you mean by that? Because she is a firecracker.
She's a
Yes.
beast. She
She
be
is waking
on
folks
it. She
up.
be on the ad.
I love her.
That's why I'm asking what you mean when you say rock 'em to sleep.
Man, I've been them now ladies been having me in a chokehold. I've been buying like 5 to 10 packs at a time, bro. The tropical punch flavor. Cause I don't remember that flavor when I was a kid. And that shit is good.
I
Y'all,
don't remember Tropical Punch.
I don't
y'all
remember
smoke.
I
from when
think
I was a
Y'all
I
smoke.
kid.
remember
That
I
gotta
don't
be
remember
a
that when I
weed
was a
smoking.
kid.
That must be a weed smoking munchies thing. Because I don't have no desire to eat a fucking outlet.
Man, these
yeah.
things been having me in a chokehold lately. For the past few months, I've been killing them. First I was on banana, now I'm on tropical. Banana was my favorite, man,
Yeah,
for a long
banana was
time.
my favorite as a kid. When I was a kid, that was the only one that was soft.
Yeah, it is still really. They all kind of soft now. And the paper don't get stuck on them as for real no more. hmm
Now Jasmine
Yeah, I
Crockett
don't.
is on one. She be on it. She don't hold her tongue. She don't do none of that shit. And she lets you know these
I
motherfuckers
like the
ain't
I like the
right.
bald lady too. Y'all ever seen the bald lady?
Yeah, I like her. I
No.
forget her
I like her
name.
too.
Well,
I don't
y'all
know her
need to
name.
look
I
at.
call her bald and beautiful.
There's another lady. Her name is Summer something. Summer something is another one that's cold. What
There
the
was
fuck is
one
her name?
lady, I don't know her name. She was talking about how she was poor and single mama and all this other stuff. And now I don't know. I don't forgot
See,
what her name was.
the Democrats they're going through their rebranding phase right now because they got to rebrand. They got to rebrand bad. They need to rebrand real bad.
Uh-uh.
I- Hmm?
Uh-uh. I disagree with that one.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know nothing about that, so I ain't got no comment.
I ain't even
But
seen them
all,
together.
all I know is that they rebranding because what's his name? He was supposed to be the nominee, and not Kamala, Gavin Newsom. And Gavin Newsom fucked himself up during COVID. He fucked himself up real bad. That's Gavin Newsom had the worst record he's ever had during COVID. And that's
Oh, this is dope. Y'all ever heard of Alberta? What the fuck is her last name? She was the first black prosecutor, and they found her body in the river.
Mm-mm. They just found another body in Lake Lanier today. In a car, a whole car submerged with a body in it. I don't know. I don't know who they pulled out of it, but it was just one body, so I'm assuming it was the driver. But I don't know. They haven't updated with details yet. Down where? That is crazy. Mm-mm. That's terrible.
Alberta Grounds.
Mm.
Louisville, Kentucky's first black and female prosecutor found in the Ohio River in 1965.
Mm.
In 1965, her death was considered an accident, but is recognized as an unsolved murder.
Mm.
And Sheila Salam, 2017, the first African American woman appointed to New York's Court of Appeals, found in the Hudson River. Her 2017 death was ruled a suicide. Get the fuck out of here.
They should be killing themselves.
Some people ain't kill themselves. Alberta Odell Jones.
Mm. Dang. A USPS worker shot and killed delivering mail. That's crazy.
No, it was Ivory. It was initially considered an accident, but then they I guess whatever they found it was an unsolved murder. And you would think in 1965, a black woman becoming a prosecutor, yeah, they got rid of her ass. And the other lady, Sheila, she was found dead. She was a first, I guess, judge, New York, and a black judge. And they said both of these cases are discussed in context of high-profile deaths of black female public officials. Hmm.
Hmm. They done killed the mailman. It's crazy.
raining like a motherfucker.
A U.S. judge tells National Park Service to reinstall Philadelphia slavery exhibit.
I never understood why they took the shit down in the first place.
That was Trump and his shit.
They don't want no black history around. None.
But it's American history. So that's my argument.
Well, he removed the color of all black people.
The color of what?
The black folks. Like in the military, cemetery, everything. Like
My whole
So,
thing is ain't no such thing in America. There is no such thing as black history. It's just American history. Call that shit what the
so
fuck it
uh
is.
mama.
Obama is telling the Democrats that they have to invest in younger people. That they're too fucking old and move over and give these younger people a chance to fucking be. Yeah.
Mama accused of pimping young women at Georgia massage parlor. It's an
What's the
Asian lady.
address?
It's an
What's the
old Asian
address?
lady.
What's the address?
Aroma sauna.
What's the address?
But I think he's right. I think on both sides of the aisle, they need to get rid of these old archaic motherfuckers with
I,
these old
I
ideas.
I agree. I agree up to a certain degree, and my opinion is 100% colored by the state that I live in as to why that's a bad idea. And because I live in the one if not the most progressive, not liberal, but progressive states in the entire United States. And some of these kids is weird as fuck.
Facts.
Some
These
of them
these
are, but that's another
these
thing that we have to do. We have to start gearing our kids towards politics and shit like that.
some of these kids will call you a fascist while making a fascist point. They're like, do you not know what fascist means? You know you being fascist right now, but you want
Well,
to call other people fascist.
I think the people of America really have to understand. We really got to get it together where we can just get rid of we can fire our whole government and start over.
Did y'all see the what you call it report that came out today?
No, what report?
The report came out today that for the first time in American history, minority births outnumbers white people. So that sounds like white people the minority to me. Why you calling it? That's not minority birth. You should have named it
But
what
I'm
the
gonna
fuck it
tell
was.
you this, Timothy, is they been the minority. They been the
Right.
minority. This is why when other people come from other countries, they label them white statistically, so that they can have the higher numbers. Even when they first started doing the census and stuff like that, people were being called white. I
That
keep
shit dope.
telling you, my aunt. Remember, I was on with her the other day, bringing her from the dentist. She is a Hispanic woman. On her birth certificate, it says she's white. And if
Well,
you look at her,
we live in an era and a time now to where they writing different shit on these birth certificates then because the report came out
she's
today that says for the first time
Oh
in
wow.
American history, minority births outnumber white births. So everybody writing what they want to write on their birth certificates then they not putting white.
no, that doesn't mean that. What I'm saying is this is a practice that's been happening since the first
Oh
census ever.
no, I know that. I know that. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that they're not padding the numbers now if Latinos are putting Latino on the birth certificates now. If Arabs are putting Arab on the birth certificate now, if Indian people are putting Indian on the birth certificate now, their
So
numbers
no,
aren't padded.
what's happening, and what's been happening, and this goes back maybe 13, 10, 13, 12 years. They automatically understand that white women cannot have babies at the same rate as other women. They did a whole study on it saying that the melanin, it was something with the melanin that we have that once the egg and the sperm mix and it creates the zygotes, there's a certain type of melanin that coats it to keep it safe. They said white women don't have that. And they fucking women was having abortions as well. Cause they try to make it like black women were having the abortions, but it was really them white bitches having them.
Yeah, them white men was paying for it because they the kings of bareback and they was getting all of them prostitutes pregnant. What was crazy to me is how during COVID it was 100% documented that uh in DC that the money that they was using government funds to pay for prostitutes and nobody said nothing. Why y'all got it dark? What are y'all doing?
And but that's what I've been telling you. That whole gentrification shit. If you ever really look around, if you live in a place that's being gentrified, if you ever really look around at the gentrification population is young white girls. And I peeped that shit in like 90 something, late 90s, going into 2000. Because they need our genetics for them. White people can't survive without us. That's why everywhere we go, they come, they follow.
Now where I live, they running.
That's only because of the economic thing there.
No, they running because the Latinos are the dominant. What you call it in certain areas. But it's like white people are moving to more affluent areas, and I don't know. They got to be getting some type of programs or some shit to live there because not all white people are rich, but they move into these rich neighborhoods some kind of way.
The rates of births to unmarried white women has nearly tripled since 1980. But we the only ones that don't like to be married and have babies. This is crazy.
Yeah. And I bet you if you look at them numbers, it's because they having babies by niggas that's leaving them. That's that talk that shit. That's that shit I like to talk in the Kevin Samuels group.
Damn, their birth rates from 1999 to 2016 fell by 10.8%, while their deaths increased by 9.2%.
Yeah.
Fertility rates for white women fell below the necessary level to maintain population size in every U.S. state by 2017. Age and fertility, while all groups have seen shifts, the decline in births is particularly noted in women under 30. White Americans have an older median age, 42.3 in 2011,
Nah.
compared to other groups, reducing the share of women in prime childbearing years. Birth rate comparison as of 2021 to 2023, the average annual fertility rate for white women, 52.5 per 1,000 women aged 15 to 44, was lower than for Hispanic women 64.4 and black women 55.2.
Right, and then
Women
people will want to
go
say it's a
go uh
conspiracy when you be like, look at this is the reason why they getting rid of abortion. This is the reason why they doing all of these programs and all of this because they want to get their numbers up. People will call you a conspiracy theorist for saying that shit.
mhm.
But when you look at
Un,
like I said, the report just came out today saying that for the first time in American history, the quote minorities are having more babies than the white people. I'm like, they put them quotations there because it sounds like to me the white people the minority.
So I read the unmarried births, factors influencing low birth rates, economic pressures, job insecurity, high cost of childcare and housing costs, societal factors, increased educational attainment for women, career prioritization, and in some cases, pessimism about the future, delayed
Right.
childbirth.
And that's why
More
they
women
demonize
are
feminism right there. That's why
more
feminism
women
is
are
demonized. I'm
more
sorry,
women are
I'm just
choosing.
commenting.
Yeah, more women are choosing to have children later in life. The decline in white births is part of a general long-term decrease in U.S. fertility rates among most demographics. While some narratives focus on this for political or extremist reasons, great replacement theory, the trend is a complex result of demographic and economic changes. But
Yep.
they've been talking about that white deaths exceeded the births since like late 90s. This is not new for them.
And that's why they've always padded their numbers, like we was just saying.
And then they say black women have all these babies, black women have all of these children, these abortions, but then they're trying to say that we have the higher rates of infertility. That doesn't make sense.